Good day everyone, this is Roger Scott from Market Geeks with another video tutorial for you today. Before I begin, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to our video channel. And don't forget to download your free swing trading report from MarketGeeks.com. Every month I get numerous requests for swing trading tips from traders who are just starting out. What I typically do is make a note of the most important and relevant questions and answer them in a monthly video. First question. In your tutorials, you always talk about trends having a slope of 20% one way or another. How exactly do I know if the market is sloping 20% one way or another? Is there a tool to measure the slope? Yes, there are two tools that you can use to measure the slope of a trend. Neither will give you the exact slope, but both will tell you if the market is trending or not. The first tool you want to try is the 20 bar or 20-day exponential moving average. If you're looking for a trend moving upwards, you can check to see if the market you're analyzing is trading above the EMA. If you're trading to the short side, you want to make sure that the market you're looking at is trading below the 20-day or the 20 bar EMA. You can see in this example how the market is trending above the minimum 20% requirement each time the stock rallies above the 20-day EMA. In the second example, you can see how the stock rallies below the 20 bar EMA. Each time the stock rallies below the EMA, the stock is sloping minimum 20% downwards. I would guess the slope is greater than 20% in this case, but as long as you're above 20, either up or down, you're in a trending market, and that's the only thing that matters. The other tool you can use is the ADX indicator. The average directional index is a bit more advanced, but works very well in gauging the strength of the current trend. The indicator has three different lines associated with it, including the positive directional index, the negative directional index, and the average directional index. The only part you need to pay attention to is the average directional index, which is not, I repeat, not a directional indicator, meaning it will react the same way whether the trend is moving up or down. The sole purpose of the ADX is to determine the strength of the trend and not the direction. Monitor the ADX, which is the black line you see in the picture. Notice that every time it starts to move above 20, the market begins to trend. As long as the ADX is rising and moving above 20, you should be in the market that's beginning to trend above 20%. Next question. I saw your trading tutorial video about the ATR indicator. I don't understand how to use the ATR for both stop loss placements and profit targets. Can you give me an example? First, identify the ATR levels at the time you enter the position. You can see in this example the ATR level is clearly identified at any given time by looking at the lower section of the chart. Once you identify the correct ATR level at the time of entry, you simply multiply it by 2 and subtract it from your entry price. In this example, the QQQ had an ATR of $1.05. I would multiply that figure by 2 and subtract it from my entry price. You can see in this example where I enter the market and where I place my protective stop loss level as well. In this example, you can see the exact same process applied to the short side. I enter the position when the ATR is 14 and I double that amount first. After my entry, I simply add that number to my entry price. To calculate the profit target for the long position, you would simply multiply the ATR by 4 and add it to your long position. In this case, we entered the QQQ at $66.70. So we would add $4.20 to our entry price, and that would become our profit target. The $4.20 was calculated by multiplying the ATR, which was $1.05, multiplied by 4. For short positions, you would subtract 4 times ATR from your entry price. Since Apple Computers was entered at $4.56, we would subtract $56 from our entry price, and our profit target would be $400 even. I hope this answers some of your questions we received during the last 30 days. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we will do our best to answer them. I hope these swing trading tips were helpful and will improve your trading. That's it for today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to our video channel for swing trading videos and trading tips. Don't forget to visit MarketGeeks.com for your free swing trading report. This is Roger Scott wishing you the best in your trading.